Once welcome back to the channel, Safe Army. In today's video, I'll share some exciting news with you. The Safemen's community has been abuzz about a recent news leak, which involves a GOG. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and signing up for my newsletter. For those of you who are here for the first time, please proceed in the following manner. When a new video is released on the channel, you'll be the first to know. Ferris, Safemen Army, we have news from the recently finished Cryptomeria conference. Previously, I talked about the PIA conference in Salt Lake City, Utah, which was hosted there. I also mentioned that Safemoon was a sponsor of the event. As a result, Safemoon not only gained notoriety through that sponsorship, but one of the conference presenters helped to bring Safemoon to the forefront of media attention. Dan Young and Scott Paul joined John Carney on a panel to explore various aspects of the crypto industry. Scott referred to Safemoon as a global household name during the discussion. Safemoon, he claims, put an end to his 10-year quest for a globally recognized Utah brand. This is a huge marketing ploy promoting the safety of the moon. Here's a clip from the conversation where Scott brought up the subject of a safe moon. For the past 10 years, I've been searching for a Utah-based company that will become a household name around the world. If you went out on the streets of Italy, France, or Mongolia and said the word of U-turn to a random stranger, only 10% to 20% of the people there would know what you're talking about because it hasn't been a household name for several years. Qualtrics will be brought up in debates with me online. No, I'm sorry. Qualtrics employees and residents of Utah are the only ones who are familiar with the term. That is a household name like Nike, Netflix, or Facebook, if we're being honest. 3 months ago, I walked the streets of Malta, France, Finland, and Ecuador. As a result, I can always bring up Safemoon, whether I'm waiting in an airport queue or going on a mountain or a volcano, and someone will know about it. In Utah, I believe we have the potential to become a household name in the rest of the world. There are signs of it. Finally, I can go anywhere in the world to see this happen as a warning sign. We may therefore say goodbye to the Safemoon. However, we need to learn more about Scott in order to appreciate the significance of his endorsement. Scott Paul, a man or a myth? The results of my investigation are as follows. Scott, it appears that he has been the VP of Technology and Product for Disney for the past 2 years. He's the CEO of Woolly, a company that helps other businesses with their needs. Aside from his company's success, Scott is well connected in a variety of other ways as well. I believe that Scott, if he hires a marketing expert, will be able to better advertise Safemoon's products, ideas, and concepts, allowing the brand to become more well-known. A household name like Scott Paul should come as no surprise, so it's clear that his support of Safemoon isn't cheap. St. Luna's rise to the top of the crypto market is the best evidence that the community needs to know that St. Luna is on its way. Progress is being made, and I'm looking ahead. After a bumpy start to 2017, cryptocurrency markets have seen bears take control. The bear has slammed the stock in cryptocurrency markets. Large corrections was placed over the weekend. The Federal Reserve is scheduled to convene on Tuesday and Wednesday to debate the future of the economy. Investors in monetary policy are looking for more direction because Fed intends to raise interest rates, which might cause a major reaction in the markets. The Fed's emphasis on combating inflation is due in large part to the fact that the country's inflation rate has risen to 7%, the highest level since 1980. For the central bank and investors, this is a huge concern, making the Fed's meeting a critical event that will have an impact on the crypto mining regardless of the outcome of this meeting. As you may have guessed, this is bad news because it implies that there will be less money to play around with. There will be less money available to invest in the crypto market, which will lead to a bear run. It has been a tough week for crypto investors, with prices plummeting sharply on Friday and continuing their downward trend all week. A financial expert, including a Bitcoin billionaire, said that in the last 24 hours alone, close to $816 million worth of cryptos were liquidated, causing the market to collapse. According to Mike Novogratz, the crypto market's worst is yet to come. A message sent via Twitter. It's been shown to me by Don Guerrero, one of my crypto market observers, how much money has been taken out of the market in various coins. Liquidation of 24 hours worth of cryptocurrency. Ethereum has a market cap of $273 million and Bitcoin is at $380 million. Solana has a value of $33.5 million. Pick $20.55 million as your bet. A Dano of 16.6 costs $3 million in XRP. Luna was valued at $19.27 million. BNB earned $19.26 million, $14.89 million in Dogecoins. An estimated $8.89 million was spent by MADEC in 2013. Sand cost $8.9 million, whereas Mana cost $6 million. Despite the bleak prognosis, the stock and crypto markets are projected to see more volatility activity in the future. If you think the drop is over, don't buy the debs blindly, and wait and see how the market reacts to the Fed's intentions. Invest cautiously and don't rush in with Andrew positions. Because it hasn't ended, don't buy the dip just yet. Nonetheless, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before making any financial decisions. Progress is being made, and I'm looking ahead. A person's tendency to keep tabs on the price of Bitcoin may be influenced by hereditary factors. Which gender is more likely to keep an eye on the Bitcoin price? But before we get into that, this channel is giving away 1,000 Safemoon V2 tokens every day, so you could be the happy owner of 1,000 V2 tokens, or even more. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and use the hashtag Safemoon in your comments. The study on how gender affects the frequency with which people monitor the price of Bitcoin is back on the agenda. There's a crypto literacy difference between men and women, according to a new study. The absence of crypto education for women is a major factor behind their omission from the crypto business. Men are more likely than women to look up the current price of Bitcoin, according to this research. This conclusion is based on a number of factors, which I will go into detail about in the following paragraphs. Watch this space, because it's essential to the advancement of women in the crypto business. In the world of cryptocurrency, it helps to be a woman. When it comes to cryptocurrency investment, gender is linked to both psychological and demographic characteristics, according to academic study. As a result, the stock market's investment behavior is influenced by gender. When it comes to investing, what is the difference between men and women? It has been revealed in a new survey that 60% of female crypto traders and investors have very little or no knowledge about crypto assets, an important factor in their investing decisions. However, men make up the majority, with 2/3 having a medium or high level of comprehension of cryptography. Investors who are well-versed in crypto have quite different patterns of investing than investors who are less well-versed. Additionally, men tend to monitor their assets more frequently than women and do not shy away from taking on more risk. According to the study, women are more likely to experiment with alternative investing options because of their lesser income and lack of expertise. The fact that women around the world have less financial clout than males is no longer news. So, it's no surprise that women make up a large percentage of both the unbanked and underbanked. Women in the cryptocurrency business aren't as educated as their male counterparts, thus nothing can be done to overcome this gap. The crypto community has been characterized as being dominated by men. In fact, males outnumber girls in the vast majority of items. Further research shows that most women around the world have little knowledge of cryptography, and it's an issue that must be addressed immediately. I'm curious to hear your comments on this survey and what you think can be done to help increase diversity in the crypto business. In the end, with Anson, I think it's time to wrap things up for today's video. That was a lot of fun. You may expect me on the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and leaving a comment below. This helps me a lot with YouTube's ranking system. To be a true admirer of the Safemoon, you must see this video.